Retro Racing Reports from Corona Raceway. We have good news and very bad news. And I got to tell you folks, this came up just at random. I'm sorting through these programs. This one came up, it's bright yellow, and I have a newly crowned USAC National Midget Champion of Danny, the Kid Caruthers, getting his trophy from J.C. Agajanian, the pretty trophy girl, and the track owner Felice Lepari. Trophy queen, by the way, is identified as Terry Thompson. It's wonderful. That's the good news. We'll get to it. Inside is a story on Jimmy Caruthers. Caruthers? Well, that sounds familiar. Well, yeah, because the battle for the 1971 United States Auto Club National Midget Driving Championship came down to the defending USAC National Midget Champion Jimmy Caruthers and his 21-year-old brother Danny the Kid Caruthers, both of them of Anaheim. And they're moving to Corona Raceway this Saturday night, October 30th, for J.C. Agajanian's 75-lap USAC National Midget Grand Prix. The two brothers started this season as teammates, driving a pair of bright yellow Sesko Chevy-powered racers owned by their father, DJ Caruthers of Anaheim, and sponsored by film star Bill Cosby and his new movie, Man and Boy. Well, the season-long duel has taken place in 11 states from California to New Jersey and has turned into a family feud. Danny has won 13 USAC features this year and holds a 71-point lead in the latest USAC point standings. Despite his winning season, Danny and his dad got into an argument a couple of weeks ago and have decided to go their separate ways. Well, Danny will step into the McClung Advertising Sesko special owned by Jack Fitzpatrick of Newport Beach for this Saturday night's race at Corona Raceway. It's the same car that he flipped at Corona last August when he flew into race here. 26-year-old Jimmy will stay with his dad and run the team's number one car, which he has scored 8 feature wins this year. Well, that's it for the feature article. But there's more to this story, as any real deep-rooted midget fan will know. This is a dark day. The dark day is because the kid, Caruthers, Danny, won the USAC Midget Championship. He was the youngest driver to do so. At this event, at this night, in real terms, and we show it here for you. Mind you, you don't want to see this. Don't look at it. Now, we have notes of it here. Hey, here we go. Tune out now if you don't like it. Mr. Kennedy has an on-the-spot report. The car lost brakes or steering, and Caruthers tried to spin, but the right rear went into the wall. And the right front and right rear hit the wall. His head hit the concrete wall. His head literally hit the concrete wall. Danny's in the car, and he slumped over. He's unconscious, collapsed, and he's in a bad state. Danny Caruthers died in the hospital just a couple of days later. That's the bad news of tonight's story. Danny Caruthers won the USAC Midget Championship for 1971. He was the youngest driver at the time to do so, and that's where we are. It's a reality of the sport that we love.